What it do, see son doodles? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, what did I tell you guys, man? I told everybody on Twitter, I told everybody on Facebook that the San Antonio Spurs was going to come out and play hard. They was going to go up and down the court, push the pace, and they was going to beat the Miami Heat. I didn't know it was going to be. I didn't know what the score was exactly going to be, but I predicted this was going to happen. I said that the Spurs was not going to lose Game 5 on their home court, and they will go to Miami and have a chance to beat the Miami Heat in Game 6 and just end this. Now they go into Game 6 up 3-2, and hey, all the marbles is going to be out on the table. I would think for the San Antonio Spurs, they have to continue to play at a fast pace, and they have to keep getting everybody contributing, hitting threes, hitting jump shots, rebounding, playing good defense. But first of all, let me just address these Heat fans real quick. Okay, now you guys kill me because when somebody have a breakout performance for the Spurs, oh, it's just one game. It's just one game. Manu Ginobili had one game. But since Dwayne Wade in Game 4 had a breakout performance, it's, oh, he's back. We about to win the championship. He's back. Listen, man, that one game sometimes is what all it takes for that person to get going. So we don't know what's going to happen. But this is the key thing that's different with the San Antonio Spurs from the Miami Heat. The San Antonio Spurs actually have other players who can contribute more besides the big three of the Miami Heat. Danny Green can contribute. Gary Neal, Boris Diaw, Kawhi Leonard, any other Tiago Splitter, Manu Ginobili, those guys can contribute more than a Ray Allen, a Chalmers, a Battier, because Battier is known to hitting threes and Ray Allen is known to hit threes. But we know if their threes are not falling, then it's pretty much over and done with, to be honest with you. Cole hasn't been doing anything. Chalmers really hasn't been doing anything except for Game 3, I believe, or Game 4, one of those games. So you got to respect the other team at the end of the day. You can't just sit up here and say, like, it's people now saying, oh, we going back home. We about to win 2 games in a row. Let me just tell you guys something. I don't know. It can happen, but from what I've been seeing, I don't know if that's going to happen, because after seeing tonight's game, the Spurs have a blueprint on the Miami Heat. And I keep telling you guys what that blueprint is. You out-rebound them. You control the paint as far as LeBron James getting inside the paint. And even D Wade, you knock down your jumpers. It's pretty much over with. And they proved that today. The San Antonio Spurs have seen everything that the Miami Heat have gave them. Listen, the Miami Heat, for the most part of the game, they played them like how they played them in what was that Game 3 or I believe, or Game 4, one of those games when Miami Heat blew out the San Antonio Spurs. No, I take it back. I want to say Game 2. The San Antonio Spurs, they have seen it all. They seen the tough, aggressive defense. They seen when the three-point shooter's ability to knock down the shots. They seen when LeBron James is in attack mode. Well, let's just say last game was pretty much when he started getting into attack mode. This game, I don't know what the hell was going on with him. A lot of people saying, oh, he's throwing the game. He's not looking like he's not trying. It's not enough effort. I can't sit up here and say that. It could just be the man is either tired, or the Spurs, they just playing good defense on him. That's just it, the bottom line. They're playing good defense on LeBron James, and they are continuing to do it, okay? But let me just congratulate somebody real quick. Danny Green. Listen, I told you guys, I know I said T-Mac probably was going to be the X factor in this series, because I thought Greg Popovich was going to play him more for his experience and just his ability to create plays. Well, I was wrong. As of right now, the X factor in this series is Danny Green, and it is crazy the way this dude is shooting the ball lights out. He is shooting, I think, 62 or 63% from the three-point field in these finals. No legend, no Hall of Famer, no other big-time player have done anything like that. This dude just passed Ray Allen record with 24 three-pointers, and now he has 25, and he still have 1 or 2 games left in these finals. So at the end of the day, if the Spurs was to win, Danny Green is the MVP of these finals, hands down. A lot of people saying like, oh, he's not going to continue to shoot like that. How can you stop him? You can't stop him. Yes, he may miss some easy points or some dunks, but when it comes to shooting that three-pointer, he is deadly, and it's hard to stop him. It's been people saying, "Oh, he's not going to shoot like that again. He's not going to shoot like that again." How can you stop him? I mean, this dude is running off of screens and shit and just grabbing the ball and shooting it. You know, he said, Popovich said, I don't care how many, if you miss them, just keep shooting them. Keep confidence in your shot. Just keep shooting. And he has not been missing. People keep saying, oh, he's going to start missing. I'm sorry. Once you get a shooter hot like that, it's not stopping him. And it's like, what can you do? You can throw LeBron on him. He still was making shots. You can throw Wade at him. You can keep LeBron on him all game. But now what that's going to do, that's going to leave Tony Parker open, Kawhi Leonard open, Manu Ginobili. It's like you pick your poison. This team is lethal when they're all intact. Okay. Um, this team is lethal. Danny Green, the dude scored 24 points. Like I said, he broke Ray Allen's final record in threes, and he has 25. Tony Parker has 26 points for the San Antonio Spurs. And people keep talking about, oh, they need to put LeBron James on him. Well, it was times when LeBron James was guarding him, and Tony Parker just used his quickness. He used his quickness and his ball handling ability to create shots and get past LeBron James. So really, it's like, what can you do? Only thing you can do is probably double team him. But the man was still finding ways. It's obvious his hamstring is fine. He's fine. It's like, I don't know what you can do. I really don't know what you can do. And then you give it up for Manu Ginobili. You got to give it up for Manu Ginobili because this was his best breakout game all series. I mean, game one, he played good, but other than that, he didn't really play great. And it could be because now he's in the starting rotation. This is his first time starting all season. So I feel like Greg Popovich next game, if he's smart, which he probably will do it, he will have Manu Ginobili starting because this dude just came in. He looked like the old Manu Ginobili. He was hitting 3-point shots. He was driving to the basket and getting layups. He was passing the ball out. He was just looking good. He had a double-double. He had 24 points and 10 assists. This was a surprise spark for the San Antonio Spurs. And then Tim Duncan contributed. I think he had 20 points or 19 points. So it's like they big three did what they were supposed to do. They kept up with the Miami Heat's big three. LeBron James and D-Wade. LeBron James had 25 points. He was 8 of 22 shooting, from the field. Dwayne Wade, he had 25 points, 10 assists. He came out the game attacking. He was looking good. He was looking great, But the Heat, they missed 21 of their first, 29 shots, and they fell behind 17 points in the second quarter. I knew the game wasn't over with because I seen teams go up with big leads, but I just knew that the Miami Heat was going to find a way to get back in the game, and that's exactly what they did. And then after the halftime, they came out, they scored 12 points in a row, and they got the game to 4 points. But then the Spurs, I think, were leaving the fourth quarter. They start running, they start going on the big old scoring, they start going on a scoring, frenzy, hitting points, hitting buckets, hitting threes. Everything was going right, playing great defense, ball movement, great ball movement. San Antonio Spurs are one of the best teams when it comes to ball movement. They get everybody the ball. They attack. They just do everything right. Popovich has these guys playing great basketball. And, a lot of people were saying that Tony Parker was going to be the reason why the Spurs win the NBA championship. And I said to them, like, that may be 100% true, but they have other guys who can contribute, like a Gary Neal, Manu Ginobili. He can play damn near point guard. He know how to control the ball. You still have Tim Duncan down there in the paint. So other guys contribute for this team, and that's why I love the San Antonio Spurs. And I actually feel like their role players are better than the Miami Heat role players. So that's why I feel like they can go into game 6 and they can do the same things they did and win the game. Now, we know the Miami Heat. I don't know what's going to happen with the Miami Heat. I don't know if this could be that game that just drained them out. But, of course, we know they're going to be in front of their home crowd. They're going to come out with a lot of energy probably, maybe a lot of effort. I didn't think Dwayne Wade was going to give another 25 point performance, but we don't know what's going to happen in the next game. Can he do it again? Which LeBron James is going to show up? And honestly, I'm tired of hearing people saying LeBron James need to attack. He need to attack. Well, it was a couple plays where Danny Green played good offense all game, and he played good defense. It was times where this dude got in front of LeBron James and forced LeBron James to turn the ball over. Then he forced LeBron James to miss an easy layup. He even did the same with Dwayne Wade, even missed an easy layup. Now we know when LeBron James and Dwayne Wade And when it's one-on-one coming down the court, they're kind of unstoppable, and it shocked me. So, like I keep telling people, if you stay in front of LeBron James and play solid, disciplined defense, he can be stopped. But the best thing that's been going on for the Spurs, they forced him to hit jump shots, and he has not been hitting them greatly. But of course, in the paint, when down low, he can get his things going, especially when Danny Green is guarding him. So I just look forward to see probably more post-up play. And I said if the Spurs were to play small ball, it was probably going to kill them. But it actually didn't kill them. They actually played well. They played great. But next game, I'm just looking forward to see what adjustment Popovich is going to make and what adjustments the Miami Heat is going to make. A lot of people were saying, oh, this looked like this is fixed series to go to 7 games. I don't know. I don't know. It is kind of interesting with how some things be going on, but I don't know. I did find it interesting that Birdman didn't play. I don't know why. I mean, he's not a big fucking game changer in my eyes. People be getting all on his nut sacks or whatever, but he's not that much of a big game changer to me. I mean, he get a couple alley oops, putbacks, and whoop de damn dude. He still can't create his own shot and damn near can't rebound. But anyway, I don't know, man. I think both teams are going to play hard, but as always, I'm rolling with the Spurs, man. They had the chance to close this out. Now I know it's been tough. Neither team has won 2 games in a row, but I think this is the time where somebody in the Miami Heat streak and win 2 games in a row. I think the San Antonio Spurs will win next game. I just feel like their heart in it is more. The team is overall better, and their bench players are playing a lot better. And if Jamal Ginobili is in the starting lineup and play like this, it's like who you're gonna guard. You're gonna have your hands full, man. But they shot 60% from the field, 42 of 70. They shot 40% from the 3-point line, 9 threes, 80% from the free throw line, 36 rebounds, 21 assists, 18 turnovers, 8 blocks. That's still a lot of turnovers. 50 points in the paint, 18 fast break points. Tim Duncan had 17 points, 12 rebounds, double-double. Kawhi Leonard had 16. Tony Parker had 26. Ginobili had 24, 10 assists. Danny Green had 24 points. He was 6 to 10 from the 3-point line. They didn't really get no production off the bench. That was kind of weird to me. But Gary Neal, he had 2 points. Let's go to the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat, hold on 1 second. They shot 43% from the field, 47% from the 3-point line, 82% from the free throw line, 34 rebounds, 25 assists, 13 turnovers, 40 points in the paint, 16 fast break points. LeBron James had 25. I told you guys already. Chris Bosh had 16. Wade had 25. Ray Allen had 21 points. I don't think Ray Allen is going to get hot like that. I just don't. Their team is up and down. They don't get as hot. But since they're going to be at home court, we don't know what's going to happen. But I witnessed the Miami Heat just because people think that the team has home court advantage. They're going to win the final. No, we saw this shit in 2011 when the Dallas Mavericks came on their home court and won. Even though I know this is a different team. Well, LeBron James is a different player for what people say. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be an aggressive game. I do know that. Now, can Dwayne Wade keep it up? I don't know. I really don't know. But this is going to be the last game. And like I said before, usually the winner of game 1 of the final, they win. And even the winner of game 3 usually win this series. And it's looking like that. Because if it's going to keep going like this, like people keep saying, this series has been going, one team win, the other team lose. One team win, the other team. Then Miami Heat is going to win Tuesday, and then the Spurs is going to win Game 7 if that's how people think this series is going to be. I don't think that. I think the Spurs, they're going to come in with a fight, and they're going to try to wrap this thing up, man. But like I said, hot shooting from Danny Green, contribution from Manu Ginobili, Tim Duncan, good ball movement, and good play from Tony Parker and solid defense, they're going to win this game. Miami Heat, LeBron James wants to do what he do. I don't know what else he can do, to be honest with you. I really don't know what else he can do because people just keep thinking he can put on his cape and put up 40. I don't know what else he can do, but he's going to have to play hard. Wade's going to have to play hard. Bosh going to have to play hard. The 3-point shooter's going to have to shoot, knock down threes if open. And they're going to have to play that defense, that stifling defense. But at the same time, that defense can hurt them also. But those are the keys for both teams if they want to try to win Game 6. I hope it don't be a Game 7 because, like I said before, I'm fucking tired of basketball. I'm ready to watch some football. I done covered the whole playoffs, the finals. I'm tired, okay? But anyway, the final score of this game was 114 104. San Antonio Spurs goes up 3-2, and they have a chance to close out and win their fifth championship Tuesday at around 9 o'clock. Game 6. It should be a great one. And once again, Danny Green has broke the playoff record. He has 25 threes now, and he possibly can get 30, or more than that if they was to go into a game 7. But anyway, guys, comment, subscribe, favorite, tell me what you thought about the game. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Facebook. Do you think the San Antonio Spurs can end this Tuesday, or do you think Miami Heat will force a game 7? What would you guys like to see? And also, do you think Jamal Ginobili should be in the starting lineup again? Deuces. Oh, and go to datpiff.com, livemixtapes.com, and download MGN Grand by CJ De Niro.